Hello everybody, it's Adam Petford here. In this short video I'm actually going to show you how you can use LinkedIn to grow and build a really specific and focused Twitter network, because like everything on social media, you want to be doing things with a bit of strategy and planning behind it. There's very little use in just growing a massive Twitter network, connecting with anybody. What are you trying to say and who are you trying to say it to? So one of the most efficient ways you can use LinkedIn is to have a bit of a strategy first and foremost. Now this is my personal Twitter account, but very recently, the last couple of weeks, I've started to build a Twitter account for my company, The BizLinks. As you can see, it's still in its infancy, but I've actually got a real strategy behind this. What I've done is I've created a number of lists. As you can see here, I've got 4 main lists, and this is probably going to grow, but it's in a very targeted way. I've got clients I'm working with at the moment there. I've got my associates, and I've got recruitment companies, because I want to start to build relationships and get into the recruitment industry a lot more than I have been doing. So one of my ways is to connect through Twitter to recruitment companies, retweet their information, find out what they're talking about, and it's another way that I can engage this market. So I've actually created a list there for recruitment, and I've got one of my competitors there. That's all my competition. So what I can do is I can literally very quickly just have a look to see what they're talking about, what they're up to, any articles that they're posting out. It's important to monitor your competition. So I've broken my Twitter following there down to really specific lists that's going to give me targeted and relevant information. I can access those very quickly on my smartphone through Hootsuite, and it really is a really good way to manage your Twitter network. But how do you populate these lists? How do you actually find these specific people? One great way of doing it is to actually use LinkedIn. So if you go onto your LinkedIn account now, you can do advanced search on the community in specific areas. First of all, before you do this, just make sure, if you go to your settings here, make sure your Twitter account is integrated into LinkedIn. So just go and manage your Twitter settings there. I've got 2 accounts, but I've actually set that one there. That's the one that I want to share information from. And if I now save that, there's a direct link between my LinkedIn account and my BizLinks Twitter account. So that's important that you do that and make sure that link is there. So now this is what I can do. I'll go on the advanced search up here, and I'm now going to look for specific types of people. I'm going to have a look to see if there are any recruitment companies out there that I'd like to start to follow and continue to build relationships. So I've got recruitment consultant there, and I'm going to go cut. I'm actually going to take out consultant there because I want to look at directors as well. Actually, better still, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type recruitment in there like that, and I'm going to put in there director. Okay, got director in there. Postcode, yeah, I want to look at London, so I'm going to go W1, and I'm going to keep it quite tight. 25-mile radius is going to cover the whole of the Greater London area. I don't particularly need to look at people I'm connected with already, so I'm going to go second group and third, and let's have a look to see what that's going to bring up. Managing director, online recruitment, recruitment to recruitment. Okay, recruitment to recruitment, managing director. Okay, looks like a pretty useful list. Let's have a look. 12,000 there, so obviously far more than I need. Online recruitment strategies, a guy involved in online recruitment. There he is. There's his Twitter network there. I'm going to follow him, and let's have a look at the next person. And David Prime, Managing Director of Training. Let's follow him. Can you see LinkedIn's giving me the information I need to grow my Twitter network in really specific ways? And you can search on your competition, potential clients, people that you're working with at the moment. And once you start to get lots of people in these specific areas, follow this guy too. Just do one more so you know what I'm talking about. I think I've made the point. It's just a great way to grow your Twitter network. Follow. Okay, now I'm going to jump back onto my BizLinks Twitter. It takes 10 or 15 minutes really for these to come through. But so for example, I can then go in here and I can actually add them now directly to the lists. So I'm going to put down here is recruitment. That's it. Just go down here, find the next one. Let's go this one here, and then I'm going to just simply add her to my list. And that's it. And then I can go in to look at my lists, and then I can have a look at recruitment, and I can have a look specifically now. These are the people in my network now talking, and I can retweet and I can engage. But the point is I can specifically get this information when I need to. And I use Hootsuite really to look at all this information. And the best thing about Hootsuite is it brings these lists across automatically, so I can then go in here and I can think, okay, that looks interesting, I think I'll retweet that, I think I'll direct message. And then obviously when you do retweet, when you do get good stuff, use LinkedIn to connect and crystallize the relationship. So that's a great example about how you can use LinkedIn to massively add value to your Twitter strategy, and I hope that's being used